Hi everyone, I'm Disha and I just completed my first month in Canada. I've learned a lot of insightful stuff and valuable information that I figured I'd share with you. So stay tuned till the end and I think it's going to be really insightful and fun. Come along.
He asked me what rounds were orange. I think the t-shirt does. Mansion shoes, yo, watch, I'm going in. Put it on control, cruise, yo, it's loud. I put it out the box, that here's pop. Yo, the sideways, put him up in job, yo, it's realness. Watch me build this, I'm here to build, yo, pyramids.
So I just completed my first month in Toronto, Canada, and trust me, it's a completely different world as compared to India. So let's relive my first month together. We'll talk about setting up a bank account, getting your SIN number, and also the PR card. Plus, exploring the city and finding a job. Okay, first things first. You gotta make sure you're on top of all the government and visa related stuff. This is super important as an international student or a new resident in Canada. Guys, don't delay setting up your bank account because you're gonna need that credit card because that credit card builds credit history. This is crucial to be able to rent a car or rent a house here in Canada. It takes about 7 to 10 days to get your credit card approved. And here's a tip. If you don't get approved for a normal credit card, you could get a prepaid credit card. You deposit some money into your bank account and they give you a credit card with the credit limit equivalent to the amount that you deposited. You can apply for your SIN card and your PR card online as well, but do it as soon as you arrive because these things take time. As soon as I landed in Canada, I felt the development of the city. I'm from Chandigarh, one of the best, cleanest cities to live in. But even in Chandigarh, my Uber was never a Tesla or a BMW. To travel anywhere in the city, the TTC and public transport are perfect. Subway trains come here every 3 minutes and the tram in the city gives a very California vibe. One thing that I love about Toronto is how multicultural the city is. So I talk to a lot of people here. Vikram, what brought you to Toronto in Canada?
So I saw a lot of opportunities here in Canada in terms of production and visual effects. It's a big industry over here. Film production, visual effects, post-production, all of that. Okay. There's a lot of rebate from the government as well, like 20 to 40% rebate if you shoot here in Ontario, if you do certain visual effects in Ontario.
And then what's like the best thing about living in Toronto right now?
This place, Toronto, is pretty easy in terms of, the people you meet, open-minded culture, right? Yeah. So
it's an easy city, you can get integrated with the culture, it's very open, you can talk to anybody like we just spoke.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. I agree. People are pretty welcoming.
Yeah.
I've noticed that. So that's great.
When you're surrounded by diverse people, you realize that there is no right way to live life. You get to figure out who you want to be, what you want to believe in, and lead your life that way. Now let's talk about money. When you come here, you're gonna have to sustain yourself. As a student, you're allowed to work 20 hours part-time. As a PR, I had to find a full-time job. I updated my resume and attended job fairs. As a new immigrant, the Government of Canada offers free employment agencies to help you connect with employers. These job fairs even have free professional photo booths. Don't mindlessly apply to jobs here. Figure out the company you want to work at and build connections. Reach out to the talent acquisition and the HR of that company. This will really improve your chances. Networking helped me a lot in finding opportunities in Canada. But for any kind of job in Canada, you need to be able to communicate well in English. मैंने कैसे किया? I used the IELTS exam. I'll tell you more about the techniques I learned that really helped me कि मैं Canada के environment में घुल मिल जाऊं. I'll tell you more about it towards the end, so keep watching. When you're coming to a new country, budgeting for food is crucial. Toronto has a lot of great options, delicious ones, but cooking at home saves a lot of money.
यहाँ पे ना groceries लाना is pretty easy. Walmart का monthly $9 का pass आता है and you can order unlimited groceries at home.
Okay, an advice. When you're moving to a multicultural country, be open to change. Assimilate into the culture. Go to networking events, meet people, attend webinars, seminars, and don't be afraid. Okay, so now as promised, come, I'm gonna tell you how I use the English language to assimilate myself in the Canadian culture. It's the IELTS exam. आप एक English speaking country में आ रहे हो. So if you want to progress here, both socially and in your career, you need to have good English language skills. And you know, the best thing about the IELTS exam is you're not just preparing for an exam, you are preparing for life. In the IELTS exam, you actually learn how people abroad communicate, the different accents, tones, vocabulary, common phrases that they use. You know, being able to understand tone means a lot in conversation. मुझे याद है जब मैं IELTS एग्ज़ाम की तैयारी कर रही थी, मैंने इतने सारे लिसनिंग मॉड्यूल्स सुने हैं IELTS में, डिफरेंट एक्सेंट्स, बिकॉज हर कंट्री से लोग आ रहे हैं, इंग्लिश में बात कर रहे हैं. सो यू हैव आयरिश एक्सेंट्स, ब्रिटिश एक्सेंट्स, ऑस्ट्रेलियन एक्सेंट्स. तो जब आप इतनी प्रैक्टिस करते हो IELTS एग्ज़ाम के लिसनिंग सेक्शन में, तो रियल लाइफ में यू आर वेरी कंफर्टेबल व्हेन मल्टी कल्चरल पीपल टॉक टू यू. Especially networking में, job hunting में, client hunting में, your ability to communicate well English में really makes a lot of difference. And the IELTS exam will 100% improve your English. And trust me, here you'll meet people from literally all over the world, so that is needed. Did you know Toronto, or as the people here call it, Toronto, is the second most diverse city in the world. 50% of the population in Toronto is actually foreign born. People coming from all over the world, just like you and I, to build a better life here. So when you practice listening to these different accents, especially in the IELTS exam where they have a whole section जहाँ से आप practice कर सकते हो, you're able to understand people here much better. And ये तो हम मानते ही हैं कि when you're speaking well, you're confident, तो अपने आप आपके लिए doors of opportunities खुलते जाते हैं. Employers Canada में ये देखना चाहते हैं कि how well do you fit into the company's culture. Being able to communicate well in English is critical to build that good first impression and also help you succeed in your career. And trust me guys, the IELTS goes a long way in helping you. So if you are planning to come to Canada, remember to be open and embrace the experience. And अगर आपको कोई questions हैं, concerns हैं, some things you want to find out about life in Canada, write down your questions and suggestions in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Make you shiver, yo, my man's got it.